All right, so let me just get right into it. And again, feel free to share, you guys. If you feel like your team could get value, if you feel like you've got friends on your, I know I've got tons of network marketing friends on my timeline, and I love that. To me, that's so inspiring. I love being surrounded by people who are doing what I'm doing. Like, they get me. So, this is speaking to those people that have said, Megan, I feel like I have no voice on social media. Like, what in the heck? Like, I'm here, I show up every day, I work my business every day. You know, I'm sharing my stuff. I'm sharing what I love. I'm doing all the steps that I'm being told to do, and like I feel like I'm like invisible. Nobody likes my stuff. Sure as heck, nobody comments on it. And oh, forget about sharing it. It doesn't happen. And my customers and those that have joined me are next to nothing. Like, what am I doing wrong? And you know, and it kind of breaks my heart because I've been there. I've been right there, and I know that you literally feel like you really feel like, what am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? Do people not like me? Like, am I not good enough? Am I not smart enough? Am I not pretty enough? Am I not sassy enough? You know, what is it? Why are we not connecting? If you've ever felt like that, like it's your problem and it's you, drop me a 2. Have you ever felt like it must be you? Like you're broken? Or like this industry isn't meant for you? Or that your network just doesn't like you. I've heard that before. They just must not like me. Have you ever felt like that? I did for a long time. I really did. I was surrounded by top leaders. I was on a team of top leaders. You know, and I'm just like, why am I not achieving that? Like, what in the heck? It must be me. I'm broken. Right? Okay, so let's talk to that. And I'm going to ruffle some feathers here. This is where I get into my lazy leadership, and so those lazy leaders are going to show up and get mad at me, but guys, it's not you. It's not you. You're not doing anything wrong. Many of you are doing exactly what you're being told. You're being told step by step what to do, and you're doing it, and you're doing it with gusto, and you're showing up, and when you go to your leaders and say, I'm still struggling, I'm not growing, they say, go back to the easy duplicatable steps and do this. And so you're like, okay, let me go again, and I'll do this, and I'll double up, and I'll do it more. What you've got to understand, you guys, here comes the tough love, saying my most loving voice. This girl was going to bed until I got these messages, and I know that feeling, and what you got to understand is you are building your company. You're not building your company's company. You're not your company. The way you build your business is not becoming a billboard or a spokesman for your company. Here come those lazy leaders who are going to get mad at me. The way you build a presence, the way you build a voice is not becoming even more passionate about the product. It's not by becoming a product of your product. Man, if I hear that saying one more time, I'm probably going to reach through the screen and shake that leader. Become a product of your product. You need to show more passion. You need to be more consistent on sharing our product imagery. You need to make sure that you put all up in your bio who you're with and your company and your link. You need to become a product of the product, and you need to become a representative of this company. You guys, that makes sense. Let me tell you. Let me flip your thinking. Think about this. That makes sense for the company. Heck yeah, you're a walking billboard. Yup. Yeah. Works for them. Cha-ching. It works for your leaders. Sure does. Because they can get anybody and everybody through the door. Hi, Michelle. They can get anybody and everybody through the door. They're doing that numbers thing. I'm going to get 100 people into my team. I'm going to teach them this very lazy way of leadership so I can just mass numbers through. And I'm hoping to shake a gold mine out. 1 out of 100. The problem is most of us are the other 99. Most of us aren't that one gold mine nugget, so we get cast aside. And we just get told, stay consistent, your time will come, keep sharing. Have you shared your 3 stories today? Have you shared the company giveaway? Have you shared our sale? I'm looking at your wall and I don't see enough consistency with your business. Guys, that's all wrong. And I know so many of us have done that, did do that. Because we didn't know better. I did that. And if you know my story, you know I did that for a good almost 2 years until I finally had that light bulb moment. And when I had that light bulb moment about how to get a voice, and many of you found me because I now have a voice on social media, I was told by my uplines in my company that that was wrong. No, that's wrong. Don't teach your team that. That's not duplicatable. Okay? You need to teach your team the easy steps, because what you're doing, being unique and branding yourself and talking personal development and branding and attraction marketing, that's not duplicatable. And so that's wrong. You're incompliant. You need to stop. And I banged my head against that wall for a year. Listen to what they're telling. Listen to what these leaders were saying. That we, the other 99 who are not a gold nugget, you know, a diamond in the rough, that we aren't quite smart enough to brand ourselves. That we can't pick up on attraction marketing. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. If you want a voice on social media, okay, your company, listen to me, your company, I understand your company is the one that writes you the check. Get it. I get it. Your company needs to take a back seat to you. Can I get some of those little hallelujah hands? Y'all give me some of those little hallelujah hands. Those holla, hello, whatever you want to call it. Those high five, whatever you want to call it, high 10. Your company, yes, the one who writes you a paycheck, needs to take a back seat to you. I guarantee you, if you have no voice on social media, I guarantee you if you have no visibility, I guarantee you if you have no sales, if you have no one joining you, it's because they don't know you. They don't know you. How could they? They can't see through all the junk. They can't see through all the spamming. They can't see through all of your passionate product shares. They can't see through you being a product of your product. They don't know you. So how in the world are they going to connect with you? Okay, and so those of you who want to even drive it even more home, because I see some of you on here and I love this, and I'm hoping that you'll give me something like affirm, tell me if I'm right. If you've been on my journey this whole while, maybe you knew me last year, but you didn't know me. You just probably felt like you met me in the last 6 months. You probably feel like you just met me in the last 6 months. Because last year, you wouldn't be able to see through all of the junk on my timeline. I wasn't there. There was no room for me. There was no room for my personality. I was too busy sharing company crap. And I wasn't growing. Laura. So, guys, it's scary. And I'm going to be really honest with you. Okay? When I had the light bulb moment and I realized, oh my God, what have I been doing? And I realized that I chased everybody off. And I realized that I had been unfriended, unfollowed, made fun of. And not made fun of because my path was different, but made fun of because I was a walking spam bot, and I was. When I finally realized, and I realized the better way to do it, it was scary for a second because it was really taking a leap of faith going, do I believe in myself? Do I believe in me enough to do this? Because I'm going to need to quit doing everything my leaders are telling me. I'm going to need to quit sharing these simple tools to success that have built these billionaires in my these billionaires in my company, which, by the way, that's all you ever hear about on your little corporate calls. I'm sorry, that's so defeating. We'll go there in a minute. Whew, I got riled up. But do I believe in myself enough to take my own path and see if this will work? And stop sharing all of these things that they tell me I'm going to just kill my business. And I did it. Leap of faith, closed my eyes, and I did it. And it was rough at first. Your integrity, you have to rebuild your integrity. Right? That you're not going to be in their inbox with this like, hey, check out my latest sale. You have to rebuild yourself in everyone's eyes. And that's a scary little transition bit because it won't happen overnight.